We do cute little activities like gingerbread house making.
Yeah.
Rap. Rap. We rap.
We have a party trick.
100% Dungeons and Dragons.
Oh yeah, 100%.
100%.
We do a lot of this.
Please excuse like this whole stuff.
Make room for the table dance.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was gonna do.
First text in the morning.
I hate this.
I hate this. This sucks.
I feel like Zoe's always the one who I'm like, hey, want to go to this? Or just like, let's go. Like, we're going.
Brennan's ego is like 50 times his actual size.
One of my only qualms with Craig is that he left his coffee cups everywhere.
I literally cleaned up like 5 mugs of tea this morning. I just felt so bad, and I was like, Calvin wouldn't have stood for this.
I get very stressed about timing and stuff, which I think can drive you nuts sometimes.
Oh yeah, that is now I know my answer.
You spell your wrong all the time.
Do I actually?
Allowed, you don't
Yeah,
spell
I do
correctly.
A-L-L-O-W-E-D.
No, that's how you're
No, I
that's
do
how you're supposed to say it.
A-L-O-U-D.
I mean, sometimes, okay, when you make fun of like my hand gestures.
Like we disagree on certain things, but like
I remember, oh no, I know our biggest fight we've ever had.
oh no.
Oh, no. Okay. No, the worst one is when you try to tell me her biggest story of the day while she's brushing her teeth. I'm like, just wait.
It was that time you were talking about Ed Sheeran.
Oh my god.
And you said that he was better than Radiohead, and it just really upset me. And it still does. This isn't funny. This isn't a laughing matter. Please keep like pushing forward, because sometimes like I feel like you're not getting out there enough, and I think you can do anything that you put your mind to.
We're loyal to each other. We're not going to say, like, this person's good for you if we know that they're not.
He understands that I don't need advice most of the time. You just kind of need someone to be there for you.
But I guess I feel like most comfortable with Dan in terms of like, if I look stupid or if I'm wearing a stupid shirt, he'll be like, why are you wearing that? Like, that looks dumb.
He definitely brings me back down to earth.
I feel like you'd call me out if I was doing something really stupid as well.
Yeah, like when Dan had a man bun.
The ability to be unfiltered.
No, it wasn't stupid.
I thought that was
No, yeah.
ahead of the curve.
Yeah, like a lot of anxiety and stress and like emotions have been going on over the last like couple months. So it's definitely been nice to have someone to talk to about it always.
I know that I've always struggled with feeling, you know, like I fit in somewhere. And that was, as you know, probably one of the biggest challenges of being in university was I'm from the Yukon. I came from a really small place, and all anybody ever told me in high school was move to university, you're gonna meet the best friends of your lives. And for the first couple of years, that wasn't happening. And I felt really alone, and like this wasn't a place that I wanted to be in. If anything, I think what being friends with you these last few years has shown me is that I have something to take away from this whole experience.
Like I know that Molly is going to be there to listen, and that her anxieties are also my anxieties. So it's good to know that there's someone that can relate to you and that understands where you're coming from.
Sort of get in this habit of like seeing this far.
You just have always been able to make me see things in the bigger picture, and like make me feel like I'm not the only one that's upset about something, and that it's okay to be upset about those things.
Consistency, kind of. Having someone there who's with you through thick and thin.
I had a family member pass away from lung cancer, and it was a very long, oh man. It was a very drawn out illness, and it was very hard for my family to go through. And Haley stayed home with me and talked me through it and again, it's hard to be that far away from your family when they're going through things like this, and it's nice to have a family in your living room to help you through stuff like that, because Haley went through something similar with her mother had breast cancer, so she can sympathize in terms of how much cancer sucks and what it can do to a family. So that was really, I'm really glad I had Haley to get me through that, because that would have been really hard to do alone.
One-on-one, if I'm like talking to someone and I just don't know them, it's like, oh God, I wish Calvin was here.
It doesn't feel like I don't have your support. And I think that's really important. And
Always have it.
Brennan's someone that brings a lot of happiness to my life, and like I said, he grounds me in ways that other people don't.
Learning kind of your backstory, like it broke my heart, but I was so glad that you were like trusting enough of me to share that with me, because I felt so close to you after that.
Like Lauren's my forever friend, and like that's that.
Always, he's always kind of there, and that's been the thing that got me through the tough times.
It's a different kind of like language when you are close with someone for a while, that you just learn how to approach different emotions.
Just reassuring yourself that like it'll be okay, and there's been like just so many times that's like made so much of a difference of having you there.
Embracing every part of you, so that even the bad parts are still like beautiful in a way, I suppose, and that you just have to like become comfortable with everything that's going on in your life.
And there's no judgment, and there's
It's changed everything for me.